Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also, just joining us are our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us, too. Well, like a lot of things, vehicle prices, both new and used, have hit all-time highs right now. And with the automotive industry still kind of feeling the effects of the pandemic, everything we knew about car buying seems to have changed. Well, if you're looking for an opportunity to be able to find out what you need to know about buying a new vehicle or a used vehicle, have the perfect guest that's joining us today. We have Matt Delorenzo joining us. He's a senior managing editor of Kelley Blue Book. He's going to fill us in on some tips you guys can be able to use when shopping for a new vehicle. Matt, thank you so much for this time and information. Really appreciate it.
It's good to be here.
So, Matt, you are kind of on the front lines, as it were, about being able to know what car shopping is like right now. So talk to us a little bit about where you see the current state of affairs when it comes to buying a vehicle.
It's been a crazy year. We're seeing a shortage of new vehicles as a result of a microchip shortage that stretches back to last year with the COVID shutdowns. Manufacturers shut down their assembly lines, but also people started buying a lot more consumer electronics. So some of the production meant for the auto industry went over to consumer electronics, and it started a shortage that still lasts to this day of chips for new vehicles. So we're seeing tight inventories, prices are rising, and a lot of people are finding that they're paying much closer to MSRP, and there really aren't that many incentives around.
Wow. So you mentioned, of course, some of the things that we probably have been hearing about in the news as to what's one of the things that's kind of causing these higher prices. So what should our audience and Matt consider when deciding between a current model car or a 2022 model, I should say?
Well, one of the things they should realize is that there were fewer 21s built as a result of the shortage. So inventories are going to be a little bit tighter. Usually this time of year you're seeing big sales for people trying to clear out, last year's models. That's just not happening this year. If you find a 2021 model you do like, you probably will be able to, you should get it and buy it. The 2022s, you may want to wait. You may want to wait for some new models that are coming out, especially vehicles that are all new to the market, like the new Ford Maverick pickup truck, or the Hyundai Santa Cruz pickup, or some of the new electric vehicles that are coming out. Those vehicles don't have a built-in owner base who are willing to trade the previous car on a new one, so you may have a better shot at finding something like that's all new.
Would you say the times we're in right now, Matt, are kind of unprecedented when it comes to, what car buyers or people looking for a vehicle in general, what they're looking forward to when it comes to the high prices right now of vehicles?
Yes, we've never seen average transaction prices going at near almost full MSRP right now. There are very few incentives around. The incentives that you will find typically will be subsidized loan rates, 0% or 1 or 2% loans. We're also seeing record average transaction price. The average transaction price of a new vehicle is in the mid $40,000 range. Never been up that high. And we're also seeing record highs for new vehicles. The average used vehicle is transacting at about $25,000, which is a lot of money.
Right.
So if you have an extra car that you want to sell, now is the perfect time to sell it. If you don't need a new car, maybe you want to wait. Or if you want a new car, you may want to try ordering it and get exactly what you want, because you're going to end up paying close to sticker in whether you buy it off a lot or whether you order what you want and wait for it.
Wow. Some great information for our audience to be able to know. Again, everyone, we have Matt Delorenzo joining us today. He's a senior managing editor for Kelley Blue Book, kind of helping us see where the state of affairs are when it comes to car shopping right now. Probably, Matt, not what most people want to hear if they're wrapping up the year, but it's great to be able to have the information. Speaking of information, where can our audience go, Matt, to be able to learn more?
If you come to kbb.com online, you can find out what your current car is worth. We have also new vehicle pricing. You can shop local dealers in your area through our site. We have plenty of tools there to hopefully make your car buying experience a lot easier.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for the great work you're doing and for the time today, and looking forward to speaking with you again.
Great. Thanks so much, Cyrus.
You're more than welcome, and we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. This is part of our news you can use that we do here for WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.